What is up, fellas? Man, it is good to be back. I know I took a leave from YouTube for a while, but I'm gonna try to resume some normal operation here on this channel. I've just been had a crazy past couple months, very busy, starting up school again, going to college, learning about cars. Just been a crazy couple months, and I've been really busy also with work and everything else. So, but as you can tell, this interior may not look very familiar, and that startup probably did not sound like a V6 Audi S4, at least a healthy one anyways. And that is because it is not a V6 Audi S4. Ding, 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 you guessed it right. I have purchased a new car on the channel, and, well, not a new car, a different car for the channel. Out of reason that the S4 was not very practical, even in the slightest. It was a sedan. It was fast, but it was still a sedan, so it should still kind of be practical, but it got 18 miles to the gallon, when I could have had a truck that got 18 miles to the gallon. So that car didn't really make sense to me 100%, and it needed the timing chains done, and I would have been able to do them myself, but in order to do them at my school, I would have had to wait over a year to be able to do them, with having all the right knowledge and the right tools and everything. So I honestly didn't know if they were going to last that long before my engine completely grenaded. So I figured I need something else, and it really didn't make sense driving that car every day. I drive probably 7-8 miles to school, 7-8 miles home from school every single day, plus farting around for work and stuff just all the time. Didn't really make sense to do it, to keep that car. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you my 2005 Volkswagen Jetta Wagon GLS TDI. That is right. I bought my very first diesel. It is not the 6-liter, 6.4-liter, 6.6-liter diesel that I originally pictured myself owning as my first diesel. It's a little tiny baby 1.9-liter, 100 horsepower, 177 foot-pounds of torque. 4,700 RPM, 100 RPM red line. That's not what I expected for my first diesel, but it's a diesel. Doesn't have spark plug, so it freaking counts, alright? It is a 2005, so it's Mark IV. Has 174,000 miles, almost 175, just breaking in for one of these cars. I thought it was the most practical car that I could buy for the money. It was freaking dirt cheap, these things. You can pick them up for. And they last forever. They're really well engineered and made. This is like the last year before Volkswagen started cheapening things up and making them in Mexico. This is still like made in Germany. Like the window sticker says 75% of the car is made in Germany. So it's a really high quality car. I needed the sunroof and I needed the heated seats, so I found one that had that. It is an automatic, unfortunately, but this car, to me, it only has 100 horsepower, and for me to have a manual, it needs to kind of be fun, you know, like almost, it doesn't make sense for this car to be a manual, because it's just, you actually have to like change gears if you want to do something. Like, it's not like you're changing gears for fun like you were in the S4, like, you need to change gears if you actually want to accelerate or get up to highway speed, because this thing's so freaking slow. Like, there are faster lawnmowers on this planet than this car, but it's okay. I mean, it's fast. It's all right, like 0 to 30. Like, it'll spin the tires all the way through first gear. But after that, it's like meh. Like you're just waiting for the thing. It's like, wow, this is a really, really slow car. I can't believe how slow this thing is. But it's like, I might as well have. This is my new philosophy. I'm gonna have a car for good gas mileage. I'm just farting around, don't need to go fast. I'm gonna have a fun sports car, and I'm gonna have a pickup truck. That's my ultimate goal for by the time I turn 25, let's say. Give me 6 years to do it. Nah, okay, I'll say 22. Gotta be a little bit tougher on myself, you know. So we'll say by the time I'm 22, I'm gonna try to have those 3 cars. Hopefully you'll be able to see them on this channel. But for now, I'm just with this baby. I sold the S4, lost a bunch of money on it. Nobody wants to buy those things. I had it for sale for freaking 3 months at least, and got way less than I originally wanted to get for it. But it's gone now, and that would have cost me a fuck ton of money to fix that car. So I have this now. It's easy to work on, cheap to work on, parts are cheap. Probably needs a timing service pretty soon. I think the timing service interval is about 90,000 miles on these cars, so I will need to do one of those eventually, but that'll be a fun little project. This thing needs some brakes. It has a crack in the windshield that I sort of kind of fixed with a $10 Walmart patch thing, but at the same time, I melted the laminate that was in between the glass because I was trying to use a heat gun to get it all in there, so kind of fucked it up, but whatever, we'll get a new windshield. The back's all torn apart because the fucking trunk doesn't open. Like, you squeeze the handle and nothing happens, no click sound or anything. You can stick the key in the door and turn it, and it'll open up like the manual way, but you can't squeeze the button, and the trunk release in here doesn't work. My remote doesn't work. I've tried the whole stick it in the door and do the magic little rain dance thing where you turn the key for 3 seconds, blah blah blah. Done that 10,000 times, that doesn't work. I have a VADCOM at work and tried to do it that way, and it wouldn't let me zero out the old keys to program this key. So that didn't work either, so I'm trying to figure that out, and it's kind of annoying, but otherwise, she's pretty good. She's got a seat heaters, that's what my brothers I used to call them. It's comfy, it's got cloth seats, you know. Supposedly these things are supposed to get 50 miles to the gallon. No, I have not seen that yet. I ran 1 tank of gas through this thing. My first tank was at 35 mpg. That was a lot of fucking around, full throttle, idling, just, you know, feeling the car out, seeing how she does actually. My second tank of gas, 500 miles round trip with 4 people in the car doing 80 miles an hour. I got 36 mpg, so I was pretty happy with that because doing 80 in this thing is at like 2,500 RPM, so that's like halfway up the rev range for this car. So I was pretty happy with that. Can't complain. So that's why I bought this thing, man, because I just don't have to care about gas anymore. I can drive around wherever I want to, whenever I want to, and not have to worry about fucking pumping gas all the time and worrying I have to pay for it. So it's just a practical car for a college student until he gets his feet on the ground and starts making some actual money where he can buy some cool toys. Speaking of cool toys, I'm debating buying a motorcycle, like an R1 or some sort of Yamaha something, probably. R6 actually, probably more like it. Just because they're the freaking cheapest way to go fast, and I miss going fast so much. This car is so freaking slow that it eats away at my soul. Like, I hate it. But, so I'm thinking I'm going to deal with this for this winter time. Got some winter tires on order. We'll see how much fun we can have in the winter. It's probably not a lot, but we'll have some fun, go skiing. Then in the springtime, I'll hopefully buy a motorcycle, or if some miraculous thing happens where I start making a bunch of money, buy a sports car and find a place to keep it. So that's the plan anyway. This will be my car for farting around. I'll get something fun for the channel, so you guys are entertained. But also at the same time, I want to mod this a little bit. This thing only has freaking like 1 catalytic converter, sorta kinda, after the O2 sensor, and 1 muffler in the back. So a super easy straight pipe we could do. Make this thing sound like a fucking tractor, which would be kind of cool and funny, even though, you know, it's not fast or anything, but it just sounds kind of funny. Probably put some new wheels on it in the springtime. I'll put the winter tires on the stock wheels and get some new wheels for the springtime. Maybe, I don't know, maybe mess with the suspension a little bit. This thing, I'll show you in a sec, is fucking raked like crazy, which I do not understand at all why it's so raked. I guess it's for hauling bitches in the back or something, man, but this thing literally sits like this, like a fucking pickup truck. So I don't quite understand that, but it is what it is, I guess. Here, I'll pull in here and give you guys a little walk around of what she looks like. She's very dirty at the moment. I need to go give her a car wash, but hopefully we'll be able to do something with this. But there she is. She's a full-blown station wagon. So we can haul bitches in the back and load her up. Very dirty at the moment. Got the windows tinted. You can tell, I mean, this thing is just freaking raked. It's probably hard to tell in the video, but look at the front wheel gap, like right here. Look at the front wheel gap, and then look at the rear wheel gap. It's raked like crazy. It came with a trailer hitch. Don't know that I'm gonna be towing anything with it, but she's got a trailer hitch. It's actually in pretty good shape. I mean, a little bit of rust like right there on the corners. And I know Volkswagens have a 12-year rust warranty, but it expired literally a couple months before I bought it, which really sucks. And a lot of owners don't know about it, that the rust warranty even exists. So I would call the dealership right after I bought it and see if they could do anything. But he's like, no, it's based off the delivery date of the car, and I just missed it. So listen to the patter of that. The diesel. Freaking diesel. I already had to replace the glow plug harness because the thing was still starting really hard in the morning, even with like 5 cycles of the glow plugs. And I figured out that the glow plug harness was cracked, so that it was only actually warming 2 cylinders. That's why I was starting so hard. So the thing would just puff smoke out like crazy, and it still does even when it's properly warmed up, like you saw in the video. She blows a little bit of smoke, but I mean, it's kind of a fun little car because you can just floor it and you're never gonna get caught for speeding because the thing's so freaking slow. But it'll be a fun little car. You know, it's practical. You can load the back up with stuff and load all your friends up and just not give a crap about, because you're never gonna run out. I literally can go a month. Like for me, I could go a month on a tank of gas, which is pretty crazy. Got some new headlights, but they just put the halogens back in it because nobody has a really good review on LED lights or HID lights really for this car. Let me know if you guys know of some. I'd really like to put some nice lights in this because they kind of suck. But yeah, here she is. That's the new Mac car. I know, I'm sorry, S4 lovers. I really loved that car too, but it really just doesn't make sense to own it because it's such a dick to work on and to maintain. And it really just doesn't make sense for a college kid to have an Audi S4, no matter how badass it was. And it really just, it wasn't that fast. Like, it was fast, but I'm never gonna make it as fast as a Corvette, you know, without supercharging it or spending 10 grand. I would need to spend the price of a Corvette on that car to make it just as fast as a Corvette, and that makes 0 sense to me, like, at all. Or if I wanted all-wheel drive, I could buy an Evo for way less money and blow the fucking doors off a Audi S4 every single day. Not saying I don't love those cars. I mean, they're made so well, they're so comfy, the leather's beautiful, but it just didn't make sense for me at this time to have one. And it was black, and I really don't like black. Black's so hard to keep clean. But I'm gonna miss that car because it sounded so fucking good. I love that car so much, but it just doesn't make sense for me to own it right now, so that's why I sold it. Maybe another day I'll get one, or a B5. B5's gonna make way more power with, way easier. But that V8 screamed. Oh, and the other thing was that it's never gonna be as good as an RS4. You know, the B7 RS4s have forged internals. It's a much better engine. It revs higher. So it's like, I'm not gonna waste money trying to make this thing go faster when it's never gonna be as good as an RS4 just because it's like flawed. Like, it's never gonna be as fast as it. So that's why I sold it. I would definitely go for an RS4 again someday. Just because those things fucking scream and they make more power, and they'll handle a supercharger way better, or will handle boost way better. So maybe one day I'll go for one of those. We'll have to see. I'm debating so many sports cars. I love so many different types of cars that it's really hard for me to make a decision. So we'll have to see when springtime comes what's gonna happen. I really wanted to buy a truck too, I know. I know a few people wanted to see a truck on the channel, but they're so freaking expensive, and insurance on a truck for a teenager is ungodly expensive. Just because we're stupid teenage boys and we always crash our pickup trucks and we're so irresponsible, blah blah blah. Yeah, maybe, but it's not fair that insurance is so freaking expensive for us. So that will have to wait probably. I'm probably gonna get a sports car next and then a pickup truck after that, because honestly sports car insurance is cheaper than pickup truck insurance in some instances, which is fucking ridiculous, but that's the way it is. But I wanted to show you guys just how laughably slow this car was. Is still present tense, still slow, Matt. It's not gonna get any faster. So try to find kind of a level spot here to give you a nice accurate 0 to 60. And I'll time it out later on. But all right, can you see the speedo? Is that good and clear? There's 60 up in the corner. All right, I'll do this as fast as I can, so I'll brake booster a little bit. That's spin tires. 20. 40. Oh yeah, mama, here we go. Here we go to the boards. Come on. 60! Yeah! Wow, that was really embarrassing. That's the first time I've actually, like, watched the speedo, and that was so freaking slow. Oh my god. What did I do? Why did I buy this car? Why did I buy this car? It's so slow. Ugh. But it's all in being practical, and God, I sound like my dad. I don't like it. But really, it's the smartest car I could buy right now. And I need something else that's more fun. But that'll come someday. I have more money. When I have a really nice job, making a lot of money. So it'll come someday, I promise. But right now, this is gonna be the new channel, the channel vehicle. Let me know what you guys want to see done to this thing. I mean, they're actually pretty moddable. I heard there's a little fuel mod you can do to them that really livens them up, makes them kind of sound choppy, but in a good way, like kind of like low B, like they're cammed or something. But it just makes them faster, sort of, kind of. But let me know what you want to see done to this thing. I'm open to ideas. Comment down below. Hopefully, I know this counts as a diesel. And it's not fucking gas mileage anymore, it's fuel mileage. I'm sorry if I ever slip up on that. You guys give me so much fucking shit in that 6.0 video for saying, do I have gas when it's a diesel? Yes, I know it's a fucking diesel. I know what the difference is. It was an honest mistake, alright people? So, give me a break. Getting used to it. Never had diesel before. This is my first one, but I know the fucking difference. I know the difference. I know the ins and outs. So, excited for this thing. Let me know what you guys want to see done to it. I'm gonna go give her a bath right now. She needs one. And yeah, it's a beautiful day in November. Comment down below. Be sure to like this video if you want to see more videos done with the Jetta. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. The subscriber count is going up like crazy, and I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you watching all my videos. I'm glad you're entertained, because I love making them. Take care, everybody. Have a good day or night. Jetta! Go, go, go! Where's 60? Where's 60? Where's 60? Where's 60? Where's 60? There she is. Damn! We booking! Yeah! Woo! Man, there's nothing like the smell of diesel in the morning.